earlier what I used to do was I thought about, this is the way I want to see it materialize. This is the way I want to see it, come to pass. And I would basically look at it like, it should happen like this. And I was very disappointed. Why? Because it didn't happen the way I planned it to be. Right? But then I gave up that, the micromanagement aspect of that. And I said, Holy Spirit, you just do it the way you do it best. Because then I don't know the other, things that are involved in it. I don't know what else is connected to this. So I might as well just leave it up to you, because I know everything gets sorted out. All the different networks and connections and stuff that I can't think of in my thinking at the moment. I'll just leave it up to you to do it how it. And even when I do see it happen now, I know that a lot went into it in the background. I can talk about just recently, 2 days ago, things just shuffled around for some work thing that I had done, which I wanted to change, and it did change. And I know that there was some ripple effect where, okay, fine, something else also got sorted out in the meantime. So I didn't have to think about what took place, how it took place, and all that. It just is. Now I do want to grow in that as well. I do want to grow to a place where I know everything. I do want to know everything that happens. Okay. And I know it will happen. I know it's going to happen. But it's like you got to get into it, right? You got to go into that process and actually spend time in that process, seeing things and experiencing things. It's like, but the idea is to get into it and do it, because unless you do it, you can't experience it. You won't see what's happening. You won't see how it's happening. Did Jesus pray in tongues? Do you think Jesus would have prayed in tongues?
It's not recorded. We don't know.
It's not recorded. But see what it says in 2 Corinthians, right? It says that there's tongues, and then there's something greater than tongues, which is prophecy. In other words, you know what is happening. Tongues is for when you don't know what is happening. Yeah. Then you have prophecy, where you know what's happening. And then there's even something greater than that, which is the interpretation of tongues. Now you know more than what you see in terms of prophecy. Right? So when you come into experiencing the Father, you never need to pray in tongues. You won't need to pray in tongues, right? Because you come into a reality where everything is just working for you. Tongues is in a place where you don't know what is working for you, but you still have to do something because of, maybe an innate fear or something, and insecurity. But it's powerful, yes, 100% powerful, because that's the way I came to meet the Father, tongues. That's the way I came to experience Jesus. That's the way I came into the King, into actually seeing heaven and seeing the kingdom. Tongues. Is it powerful? 100%. It's a no-brainer, right? But you come to a place where once you are in and once you have experienced the Father, because of that oneness of the mind, one mind with Him and oneness with Him, you won't need tongues as much, and that'll dwindle down to a place where you just know that everything is just working for you. Tongues is to basically materialize the kingdom on your behalf. So, it's 100% powerful, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. It gets you going. So I would say non-stop, just, kind of pray in tongues until you come to this place. Non-stop pray in tongues, because that's what I was doing all night. For at least a year and a half. Non-stop, just all night praying in tongues. Right? So, yeah, 100% powerful, 100% powerful.